Good afternoon. I'm Sherry Davidson. I'm president of Davidson Property Management, and I'm here today with one of our property managers,
Laura Hendricks.
And we would like to talk a little bit about why someone would use a property management company as opposed to managing your own property. So Laura, what would be some reasons somebody might use a property management company?
With a property management company, we'll go into the home prior to a tenant moving in, and we'll take numerous pictures inside the house. So this way we have documentation of what the house looked like prior to a tenant moving in. We will also go into the home within 6 months and do a midterm review of the property. And then we can compare those pictures from the move-in to the midterm to make sure that the house is being maintained. And then when the tenant moves out, we will also go back to the property, take move-out pictures, and document anything, if there's any repairs that need to be done, and report that back to the owner. And we can deduct certain items from the repairs from the security deposit. We also collect the rent on a monthly basis. We disperse the funds to the owner. The owner is given a 1099 at the end of the year for tax purposes. We handle all repairs, so day and night we are on call 24 hours. We have a preferred vendor list, so that we make sure that all of our vendors are licensed and insured. And we do a credit and a criminal check on any prospective tenants. And we also have an attorney that draws up any of our leases.
I would think with the repairs, since you handle so many repairs, you might get quicker service than an individual might get sometimes.
We do, because our vendors are so used to us calling them that they know that we need to have a quick turnaround time, and they're just very responsive, and most of our repairs are done within 24 hours.
Great. What would happen, okay, the tenant moves out, and let's say there are some issues. How does the security claim process work?
The way the security deposit works is that if the tenant has damages to the property, or the house wasn't cleaned prior to move out, or the carpets weren't cleaned prior to move out, we can have our vendors go in there and take care of that, and then we would deduct those costs from the security deposit. If there is a claim on the deposit, we have 30 days to return the claim back to the tenant minus any repairs. If there is no claim, then we have 15 days to return that claim back to the tenant.
Okay. And what happens, and I know it's very rare, but if a tenant needed to be evicted?
If a tenant needed to be evicted, we have the attorneys that actually draw up our leases will handle the eviction from start to finish. They will file all the paperwork with the county. The property manager will go out to the property the day the eviction is to take place and meet the sheriff to receive possession back of the property. And then we will move anything out of the house that is inside of it. Most likely tenants will be out by that time, so we're just dealing with anything that they leave inside the house that's personal, and all of that gets taken out to the curb. A normal eviction usually takes 1 to 2 months, and it is a cost to the owner for about $300 to $500.
Okay. And my last question is, why would someone choose Davidson Property Management as opposed to another management company?
Here at Davidson, we have 3 property managers, and each of us have between 50 and 60 properties that we individually manage. So we have more time to spend on those properties, and we give direct care to those properties. We have great communication with our owners and with our tenants. So therefore, we're more hands-on, and you're not being directed to different departments within Davidson, because we have property managers and 1 admin assistant. So if a tenant has a problem, they're going to call their property manager and speak with them directly. And all of our tenants are given their property manager's cell phone number so they can contact them directly, and a special email address that they can send repairs to that goes directly to that property manager.
Because a lot of the companies, I think, manage way more properties per manager, and then they have separate departments that handle repairs and so forth.
They do.
Just to throw in, Laura has been the property manager on a property that my daughter owns, and the communication has been amazing. We've had a couple of things that needed repairs, and they were handled easily, and it's just deducted from our rent that we will receive, and the process works very smoothly. So thank you very much, Laura.
You're welcome. Thank you, Sherry.